Alright, thanks for checking out Uncensored Tactical today. This is part 2 of an underdoor tool training lesson. So first we showed you the sparrowslockpicks.com underdoor tool, which is badass. This is going to be a quick demonstration of just that tool. Just a quick, we're going to show you real quick this tool by itself the way it's supposed to be used. Slide that little fucker under. Use just the handle to push it up against the door. You want just that tip to touch the door. You want really light tension on that drawstring. Slip that little bitch around the handle. When you hear and feel that you've made contact, you commit, yank that sucker down, and you push or pull, depending on the door. That's it. So that's the real tool. Up next, if you have a Goldfinger tool that you use for auto entries, you can use that and a shoestring or 550 cord or whatever you want, because it's really similar to the Sparrow's underdoor tool. So next, I had a roommate of mine give me a piece of fence wire and said, hey, go ahead and use this fencing wire for your underdoor thing, because I, at the time, didn't have my underdoor tool. And I said, that's stupid, I'll never fucking use that, until I got locked out the other day. So here's we're going to show you a quick example of that, and some 550 cord and some duct tape. That's how you know it's legit. So you shove your tool under, and you can see there's a lot of play and it wiggles a lot. You don't get a great response, but you get a little bit. And you got to use really light tension with your drawstring, because if you use too much tension, the tool shortens and it bends and you miss the handle height-wise. With this one, you got to be a little more ginger, and you use your tool and you shimmy it over, and you do a little shimmy with that drawstring too. Okay, coat hangers. They are for more than just back alley abortions. So grab yourself a coat hanger or two, and grab yourself a shoelace or some 550 cord or whatever the hell you can find. So this is me teaching a class on making your own underdoor tool with some coat hangers. You want the real good coat hangers, the one that make a real full triangle. These have the paper in the middle, so you take your coat hangers, you pull them out of that paper, and you lengthen each one all the way out, and then you're going to shove it back into that paper tube just to get that extra length. These are really flimsy. You don't get a lot of good feel from them. So after we piece this thing together and make it look like the shape of the Sparrow's tool, if you don't have a tool to mimic, you can use a similar door that's unlocked, or you can just use the front of the door to see if you have the right height and the right shape, so that when you shove that thing under, you're not just feeling around blind in there. That's what she said. Alright, almost done. You tie your little knot, and you try and keep that knot close to the tip and close to the edge of the tool. So this is take number 1 with your coat hangers and shoelace.
You'll see how the paper gets a little.
And you'll see it's not going to be pretty. Also, expert tip, beware of bags and boxes and bed frames, because they will wreck your tool. You can see right here we get caught on a bag, and because this tool is really flimsy and really cheap, which by design it's fucking cheap and free and it's all we had at the time, you gotta be real gentle and try and feel everything that's going on, because you don't want this to get caught, because watch what's about to happen. Because of it getting snagged on that bag, it took a little of the tension away.
Alright, it fell apart. Take it out.
And ripped apart at the seam. So, take 2. So you get the tip under, and sometimes that's all you need. So we shove our whole tool under. Very carefully. We try and keep very little tension on that shoelace and on that pull string until we need it. Once your tool's in far enough, you want that thing to go vertical as quick as you can get it, because the farther you push flat, the more likely you are to hit a box or a bag and get stuck. You'll see this time, you'll see from this that it's doable. You can get the height and you can get it to hook, but it's really tough. The feeling is, I mean, you don't feel shit. So you got to go real slow, take your time, and sometimes you just got to get lucky and see if you can hook that thing.
It's over by my nightstand. You want it?
So it is doable, but it's a fucking bitch. So I did give the kid I was teaching, I gave him a little bit of coaching just to see that it can be done. But this is really tough to do blind. Also, if you have a smartphone with a front-facing camera, you can actually put that camera face up, and if the lights are on in that room, you can slide your smartphone under the door, and you can still see a little bit of what you're aiming for, what you're trying to hit. So we'll put a quick photo into that right here.
You got it.
Okay, so we got it snagged, and we actually got the flat part of the door handle, which we didn't want. But even on the other side of the door, you'll know that there's tension, and you'll know that you're around that handle.
On the curved part of the handle.
And if you just bump it and wiggle it.
Give it a little push and a little wiggle. There you go. You got it. Woo!
You can get that little bastard open. All right, thanks for checking out Uncensored Tactical with our one-take audio take here with me and my drunk roommate.
Hey!
Thanks for putting up with us, and thanks for checking us out. I hope these tips help you break through a couple more obstacles. If you liked us, hit the like button, subscribe for more, and check out our website. Thanks for checking us out.